Something's wrong with my connection. Yo, what's up, guys? I want to go over something with you guys really quick. I want to show you guys what we did last night. If you guys are not a part of my trading team, I'm going to show you exactly why you should join today. Because last night, what we did is we had a live trading webinar, went over a couple of setups. This is one of the setups that we went over last night, EuroCAD. And you guys can see that I'm currently up right now. That's the trade, EuroCAD. I'm going to go over USD-CAD and USD-Chef as well. But you guys can see that this is really possible. A lot of people are seeing massive success in this market just by taking action on the opportunity. And throughout life, I feel like a lot of us, we want to do things on our own. We really don't want to take the risk, overall invest money into something that we are not familiar with, and that is fine. But they say the highest point of ignorance is saying no to an opportunity you know nothing about. A lot of you are passing over the opportunity every single day, and it's right in front of you. And the question that I have for you guys is, why are you doing that? When there's an opportunity for you to become better, for you to make money in this market. But let me go over these trades that we went in last night. So last night, we went into this trade EuroCAD, right, guys? You guys can see that right in this green box, that's where we entered. Our entry was at 1.51520. So we entered at that price, and you guys can see that our first take profit was at this level, at 1.50964, where that green line is. And you guys can see right as we marked it up, we had the arrows going down. So this first arrow went from our entry to our first take profit. You guys can see that it smashed it. That little pin right there, it came down and it smashed it. So just off that movement, I'm up $105 on that position. The next one, I'm up $291. Next one, $300. So I'm up for a total of $700 this morning. How many of you made $100 before 10 a.m.? Sorry. How many of you made $700 before 10 a.m. this morning? If you said no, then you have no reason to pass over the opportunity that I am giving you. If you keep passing over that opportunity day after day, week after week, you just have a big ego. You have a problem with yourself in the end. You're just not seeing the picture. You're not thinking long run. A lot of you are focused on that short-term mentality. What are we going to do this weekend? What am I going to do with the money for this weekend? To go to the club, to go to the bars, to do dumb shit. Do you guys ever think about investing your money into something so you can see tenfold, maybe 5 years down the road, 10 years down the road? That's what fucks up a lot of people, is they're thinking about that short-term mentality. They're not focused about a year from today. So guys, like I said, we went into EuroCAD last night. And another pair that we went into is USD Chef. We actually sold this pair. And I'm going to show you exactly why we sold this pair, because when we sold it, what we did is we were going off of a fundamental analysis, meaning that we are looking for news or politics to come out and move this market. So I'm going to show you right now. But you guys can see this is USD Chef. We sold that pair last night, and I'm up. USD Chef right there, $309. You guys see that? This market is still moving right now. We have a lot of action going on in the market right now. But what we did is we went to this website right here, forexfactory.com. And you guys can see that if I refresh this page right here, what it's going to show is this is all the news that comes out. So you guys can see that if we go down, where's the news? All right, so this was the news that we had come out this morning. So you guys can see right there, 8:30 a.m. That's 5:30 a.m. my time. So at 5:30 a.m. we had huge news come out for the USD. You guys can see that it's a red box, meaning that it's high impact news. You guys can see right here, we go to the folder. So they said actual forecast is good for the currency, but they obviously lied to us, because if it was good for the currency, that means it would have helped the US dollar. So what we did is we went off of this news right here. And what I did was I marked up, I did my analysis, and I overall said that, all right, this is most likely going to be a sell market. So what we're looking at right now on this chart is a 4-hour candle. So every one of these candles represents the current 4 hours that we're on right now. So we have 3 hours and 27 minutes left on this candle, and then it represents the past candles as well. So you guys can see 4 hours ago, So it's 4 hours from now. That's like 6 a.m. So they said that there's 5:30 a.m. my time, there's news on the USD. So you guys can see when the news came out for the US dollar, it totally affected the market. It was going up, then it had a little hit of resistance right there, and then it declined these levels. And as it declined, after this candle closed, this candle opened and it straight dropped. That's because we had news on the US dollar come out, and it totally affected the pair. So whenever we're trading news, what we're overall looking for is we're first going to forexfactory.com. We're seeing what news we have going on. You guys can see that this little green arrow, that represents when we have news. That's our current time right there. So what we're looking for are red boxes. So what we did is we saw that we have news on the US dollar at 5:30 a.m. right here. 5:30 a.m. my time. This is EST, but this is my time, 5:30 a.m. Then what we did is we went to the chart. And right off the bat, I was like, all right, well, whenever we have news coming out, it's most likely going to continue to go into the trend that we're in. So you guys can see on this pair, we are currently in a downtrend, okay? Wave, 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 wave. Hi, guys. Glad you're here. But what we did is we did our analysis, and we're like, all right, well, we have news coming out tomorrow on the USD at 5:30 a.m. And that's when another session opens up at 5 a.m. We have the New York session opening up, meaning that New York is basically waking up. The market's going to start to fluctuate for more USD pairs with USD in it. But when we have London session, that means with other pairs that have like Euro in it, CAD, JPY, those pairs are going to move a little bit more during that session. So we did our analysis. We said, shit, we're in a sell. It's most likely, I said basically we're in a downtrend. If we have news coming out, it's most likely going to affect that pair in a positive way for whatever trend it's going in. So we are in a downtrend. You guys can see I put my trend line, and I looked at the market. And there's simple indications that told us that this is going to be a sell market. And you guys can see, just by that movement happening last night, this morning, I made $324. I'm currently up $324. Overall, I'm up over $860. And some of you that just joined this live, this was just at like $700 a minute ago. So news, when it comes out, it totally affects the market. So what we did here is when we were trading on this pair is we combined two types of trading. We combined fundamental trading with news, politics, things like that, and then technical trading when we're looking at support, resistance, trend lines. So just by that happening, guys, I was able to wake up to $860. I actually woke up to like $500, but as it kept going, it went up $350+ till I woke up. Or like when I woke up, it went up another $350. So you guys can see that this is extremely powerful. This market is filled with a ton of opportunity. You guys are probably thinking, how can you take advantage of this opportunity? I can help every single one of you do it. I actually have a couple of students in here. AJ, Henrik, Jason, Anthony, Jesse. There are a bunch of my students in this live call right now, guys. So I just got to tell you, this is a great opportunity for every one of you to start making money. I'm going to wave to all you guys that just joined. Welcome, welcome. But honestly, guys, I don't think I've ever seen a more lucrative business in this industry in my whole entire as being an entrepreneur, guys. It's crazy how many things are out there on ways to make money, but society nowadays is pretty much full. They're brainwashed to the point where they're listening to their parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, people that obviously don't know what they're talking about. And people that are older than us, like our parents and our grandparents, you have to realize our parents, our grandparents, were raised in the Great Depression. They had it very hard. Therefore, their work ethic is work hard, work hard, work hard, work hard. But then our parents, they were raised with that same discipline. They were told by their parents that you have to work hard, you have to do this to get a certain level of success, and that's not true. We are now in an age where kids are fucking 14 years old becoming millionaires off a little plastic fidget spinner. You guys need to open your eyes and realize that there's opportunity every single day. You cannot go through life just saying, this is a scam, that's a scam, this is too good to be true. If you think like that, your life is going to be a living fucking hell. You're going to be somebody else's bitch for the rest of your fucking life. I think that every single one of you in here, you have something special. You have a talent that you have not discovered yet. And the reason as how I became so much successful is because I really got out of my comfort zone. I tried things that I wasn't familiar with. I put myself in uncomfortable positions because when you are in an uncomfortable position, it makes you see and realize things that you weren't used to before. You start doing things that you aren't used to, and therefore, once you start doing new things, you start seeing new results. That's what I did. I started hanging around new people. I started locking myself in my house just so I can work, just so I can learn. You guys need to do the same thing. You need to dedicate time into things that you overall believe in. And I know it's very hard for some of you that have not started your entrepreneurship journey or anything like that, but you guys need to realize that all starts with a belief in you. You have to dream it, you have to believe it, then you have to achieve it. But if you don't believe in yourself, nothing is possible. For the longest time, I never saw myself being a great leader, being a great person. That's because I wasn't around great people. You guys are the same. You guys are equivalent to the people that you hang around. If you're hanging around broke people, I fucking promise you are going to stay broke for the rest of your life. It's hard, especially when I started my entrepreneurship journey. I cut off all my fucking friends, guys. I had maybe like 2 friends, and I wouldn't even like title them as friends. They are more like business partners, business acquaintances that like help me get further in life. And it completely changed my life. But that's one thing that you guys all can control, is who you give your time to and what you are doing with your time, because time is something we are never going to get back. So if you see me stunting on you a year from now, don't be mad. Don't be jealous. I have the same 24 hours that you have in a day. You have the same 24 hours that I have in a day. So if somebody else is seeing more success than you in your life, that's because they are doing something with their time that you are not doing. End of fucking story. I don't see why people are so rebellious of others, I keep myself motivated by being around the right people, always having that energy, overall believing and knowing that the vision that I have is going to come true. Constantly, every single day, sowing and reaping, doing things that are going to get me closer to my goals. A lot of us aren't doing things that are going to get us closer to their goals. They aren't disciplining themselves to not eat fast food. They aren't disciplining themselves like not to smoke or drink until they do something. Like, I had a great morning. I'm not going to lie, guys. Like, I smoke weed, and I use it as a privilege, as a reward. At the end of the day, if I make a certain amount of money, if I help enough people, something like that, then I'll reward myself and I can smoke. Like, this morning, I made $850. Like, I'm good for the day. I'm chill. I'm obviously going to still work, but I pretty much had a great morning. Excuse me, guys. And I just want to tell you, it's extremely fucking powerful what you can do with your life if you overall believe in yourself. If you have confidence in yourself, knowing that everything that you want to put your mind to, you can do. It was very hard for me to start believing and doing that, but what I said, guys, like, this is what you guys need to do, is give your time to the right people. And if your friends aren't fucking motivating you, pushing you further, asking about your business, things like that, then just leave them. Cut them out of your life. You control the time that you have. So, guys, take that with you. And if you guys are if you guys are trying to learn this market, I just went over my analysis, what I did. You guys can see I'm in these trades right now. Euro CAD, USD CAD, USD Chef. I'm currently up like $800. This is still fluctuating, so throughout the day, I'm going to keep making more money on this trade. But it's powerful what you can do by fucking just investing into education. You guys need to make that investment. A lot of you are so scared to invest that initial $500 into my course, but it is worth it. Even if you come into this program and you don't start seeing results or anything, I can introduce you to another thing like e-commerce, maybe like cryptocurrencies. Overall, I've had many students that come into my program and they're like, I don't know if Forex is for me, and then like I introduce them to another way of making money. And then they do better in that other thing than they did with Forex. But if you have a mentor, somebody to guide you guys that is showing you their step-by-step process, basically their strategy, what they have used for a good amount of time, and it actually works, then there's no reason as to why it wouldn't work for you as well. But take what I said, guys, use it, do something different today that you didn't do yesterday. And if you guys don't know who I am, reach out to me. I am always looking to connect with new people, but reach out, guys. Closed mouths do not get fed. Remember that.